You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly prediction edition where we look ahead at what could be coming the week ahead and beyond. I am so excited this week. We've got predictions for Alex Kiriakis, for Leo Stark, for Abby DiMera, for Stefan and EJ DiMera, and for Nicole and Eric. And real quick before we dive into the predictions, congratulations to Days of Our Lives for winning the Daytime Emmy for Best Guest Star. When I did my Emmy predictions, I did predict that Dick Van Dyke would win it, and he set a record as the oldest Daytime Emmy winner, and he did great work. I would love if they had him back. Before we dive into these predictions, if you have not, please reach down, click subscribe. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Let's jump right in with all the good stuff. Our first prediction: Alex Kiriakis outed as not Victor's son and loses everything. Alex has been a fool, just letting money run through his fingers like water because he is a gazillionaire, because he thinks he's Victor's son. He has no reason to think otherwise. But this prediction is based on the spoiler from the recent promo where Constantine seemed to be telling Alex that he's not Victor's son. So they show him talking to Xander and he says, Victor, and then they show him talking to Alex and he said, you're not Victor's son, or Victor's not your father. And Alex looks shocked. So it's hard to tell by the way they cut it together, but we do know Alex is going to be outed. I'm hoping it comes this week. It could be a misdirect, clever editing in the promo. But my leaker said that Alex and Teresa still get married in July or maybe early August, and that Xander's mom is there to confirm that Xander is the real mystery son. So it could be that Alex is outed, but then they don't know who the real son is until she shows up. This is long overdue. Alex has been insufferable. The very fact that he's calling Justin instead of dad, when that is his dad who's raised him for his 30 plus years, to me is just awful. And he's just spending money. He's being a tool. He's pushing everybody around. He needs a huge comeuppance. And spoilers also. So for Monday the 10th, Constantine, his confession chills someone, is what the spoilers say. And it could be Maggie, because he said on Friday, but he's going to say again on Monday that he killed Victor, or it could be this stuff to Alex. We'll see. And on Tuesday the 11th, Brady, Xander, and Alex discuss the cryptic message from Constantine. And I wonder if they are going to do a DNA test on Alex. It's long overdue. They should have already done it. Our second predictor, Leo finds new love after losing Dimitri von Leuschner, who was so hot. I wish they'd bring back Peter Porte. So Wednesday, June 12th, the spoilers say that Leo thinks he is unlovable and he wants Marlena's help to fix him. And then there's a spoilers photo showing him talking to a shirtless guy in Horton Town Square. Leo is both loved and hated depending on who you talk to in town. A lot of people love Lady Whistleblower. He gets along now with Chad, with Xander, people that didn't always like him in the past. Eric hates him for his role in the baby swap. Nicole hates him. EJ's bribing him. It's very complicated. Poor little Leo is desperate for love. And, his bestie Gwen hates him. So Al Calderon is starting soon. I believe he is the shirtless guy. His name is supposed to be Javi, according to my leaker, and he is rumored to be Leo's new love interest. So we will find out more about this next week. My third prediction, Abby doesn't know who she is. So I think she's not going to know herself. It could be amnesia. It could be this trauma that she's gone through has re-invoked her DID, her dissociative identity disorder she had before, because she was stabbed and seemed to be dead. There's no reason to think it was a mask thing, but who knows? There's masks. We have Dr. Rolf, the resurrectionist. Something hinky has gone on. I don't think Abby would stay gone away from Chad or the kids if she was herself. So spoilers for Thursday the 13th have Rafe interrogating Clyde about his crimes, but I'm guessing Rafe's going to focus on the murder of Lee instead of Abby, because that's what he cares about, because he wants his sister out of prison. And then on Friday the 14th, Chad tells Julie, and Anna Lynn McCord debuts very soon as this character Marin. that could be who Abby thinks she is, or that could have been a misdirect that they leaked out her name so that we wouldn't know she was Abby. But I think we've all known for a while she was going to be Abby, and I still think that's true. So we'll see how that goes. All right, our fourth prediction. Stefan finds the real DNA results that are going to upset EJ. So Stefan has asked for EJ's help with Clyde and was told no. He asked him to reopen Lee Shen's case to help Gabby because they found all this new evidence. EJ said no again. He has been horrible to Stefan, but I will say Stefan kind of had some karma coming to him, as did Gabby, because they plotted and they really screwed over EJ. But then again, EJ is horrible all the time, so you can't feel too bad for the guy. But I just wonder if Stefan's going to get leverage, because there's a spoiler photo for the week ahead that I can't show you for copyright reasons, but it shows Stefan standing in front of the open safe in the DiMera living room. There's stacks of cash and there's various manila envelopes in there, and one of those, the one that has the number 12 written on it, is the real results of the genetic testing that they had done. So they did the initial DNA test that was rigged, and then the genetic testing. And that shows that EJ is definitely not the father. He's desperate to keep the secret hidden. I do think if Stefan found it, he wouldn't reveal it to Nicole. I think he would use it to leverage EJ in some fashion, which I think would be hilarious. All right. Our fifth and final prediction. I think Nicole is going to continue to be drawn to Eric, and EJ is going to be chafing about things. You know, EJ got his way. Sloan is gone. Baby Jude is in their house, and Nicole thinks that that is her and EJ's baby. But at the same time, she feels very bad for Eric's heartbreak, because Eric finally thought he had a biological child, which of course he does. He just doesn't know it. And she told Eric, come by anytime to spend time with the baby. And he said he didn't think it was a good idea, might confuse little Jude. And of course, EJ's desperate to change the baby's name, which is going to get confusing because when it all comes back again around, you know, Eric and Nicole may want to rechange the name back to Jude. So it's kind of weird. And even though he told Nicole he was going to stay away, I bet Eric won't be able to stay away. He's going to miss the kid too much. And Nicole still has feelings for Eric. She told Marlena, she has confessed it. And EJ is not going to want Eric around, but he would look really bad if he issued ultimatums against him, because Eric is absolutely a victim in this just as much as Nicole is. He had no idea what Sloan was doing, and he's actually the biggest victim out of this whole scenario because he's got nothing left. You know, it's pretty awful. And Eric may soon have more reasons to stop by the mansion because, spoilers say on Wednesday, June 12th, Eric asks EJ to be his lawyer. I'm assuming so that he can divorce Sloan, who is run off. Jessica Sarfati is off the show, and he probably doesn't want to be married to her for one more moment, and we can't really blame him. Those are all of our day's predictions for the week. As always, this is Belinda from Soap Dirt. I appreciate you guys tuning in and following the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. Definitely drop your comments on where you think these storylines are going to go or where you're hoping that they're going to go. Let me know what you think, and be sure and come back. We're here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week right here on Soap Dirt at YouTube.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.